Good morning, all of you. Today class we are going to discuss about the preparation of haloalkanes from the chapter haloalkanes and haloarray chapter. In previous video we have completed already methods of preparation of haloalkanes from alkanes. In this class we are going to discuss about the preparation of haloalkanes from alkanes. Alkanes are reacting with chlorine or bromine in the presence of carbon tetrachloride to form vicinal dihalide. The halogens are react with alkane to form vicinal dihalide and it is formed by addition reaction. The general equation of this reaction: alkanes are react with chlorine or bromine in the presence of carbon tetrachloride to form vicinal dihalide. Instead of chlorine, X to general equation halogens. So vicinal dihalide will form. Let's take an example for this reaction. Ethylene react with bromine in the presence of carbon tetrachloride to form vicinal dibromide. This reaction is addition reaction takes place across the multiple bond. The halogens are addition reaction takes place across the multiple bond carbon. Across the multiple bond carbon atoms. Here, the alkanes except ethylene react with chlorine or bromine at high temperature. Substitution product will form instead of addition reaction. Symmetrical alkane example ethylene can gives addition reaction when reacting with the halogens in the presence of carbon tetrachloride. Except ethylene, propene and other alkanes when they are reacting with chlorine or bromine in the presence of high temperature at 773 Kelvin temperature, about 773 Kelvin temperature, instead of addition reaction, substitution reaction takes place, and the substitution reaction takes place at a allylic position. Allylic position means the sp3 carbon which is directly equal to the sp2 hydrogen carbon. Example: propene react with bromine about 773 Kelvin temperature to form allylic bromide. This is a 3-bromo propene. When this propene react with bromine at a high temperature, it is a substitution reaction takes place at high temperature. At high temperature, substitution reactions are irreversible. At high temperature, addition reactions are reversible. That's why at high temperature, substitution reactions are favorable and the substitution reaction takes place in the allylic position. Now the alkanes except ethylene react with the specific reagents like N-bromosuccinamide or sulfuryl chloride in the presence of sunlight, peroxide as an initiator to form allylic halides. Propene react with N-bromosuccinamide to form allylic bromide. Allylic position substitute with the bromine plus succinamide will form as a subproduct. This is succinamide. One more example I will give for this reaction. The cyclohexane and cyclohexane react with the N-bromosuccinamide. N-bromosuccinamide. It gives allylic substitution product. Means at allylic position hydrogen atoms are substituted with the bromine. Three bromocyclohexane plus succinamide will form. This is the example of alkanes reacting with the N-bromosuccinamide in the presence of sunlight peroxide as a initiator. In the presence of a peroxide as a initiator. Next specific agent sulfuryl chloride. Propene react with sulfuryl chloride in the presence of sunlight peroxide as a initiator at 473 Kelvin temperature to form allylic chloride. This allylic hydrogen atom is substituted with a halogen atom to form 3-chloropropane. This is the reaction of alkenes with halogens, different reagents to form alkyl halides. Next, from alkanes would be addition of hydrogen halide to alkenes. Alkyl halides can also obtained by the addition of hydrogen halide to alkene. When hydrogen halides are reacted with alkenes, it undergoes electrophilic addition reaction EAR, electrophilic addition reaction to form alkyl halide. The reactivity of hydrogen halide towards alkene is hydrogen iodide is greater than hydrogen bromide is greater than hydrogen chloride is greater than hydrogen fluoride. In this direction, bond length increases. As the length of bond increases, reactivity also increases. In this direction, bond length of hydrogen and halogen decreases. As the length of bond between hydrogen and halogen decreases, the bond strength increases. So to break the bond requires more amount of energy. So reactivity decreases. Reactivity decreases. This is the rate of order of hydrogen halide toward the alkenes. Let's take an example. Ethylene react with hydrogen bromide to form alkyl halide. When hydrogen or bromide react with alkene, addition reaction takes place across the multiple bond to form alkyl bromide. Alkyl bromide. One more symmetrical alkene. Here two cases are there, symmetrical and unsymmetrical alkenes. For example, symmetrical alkenes. What are symmetrical alkenes, sir? Symmetrical alkenes means either side of the multiple bond identical alkyl groups or hydrogen atoms are present. For example, butene, butadiene having multiple bond between second and third carbon, or second and third carbon having identical groups, hydrogen atom and hydrogen atom, and methyl groups are there. So this is a symmetrical alkene. In the case of symmetrical alkene, when hydrogen halides react with the alkanes to form single product only. For example, butene means it is a symmetrical alkene react with the hydrogen bromide to form single product. 2-bromobutane will form 2-bromobutane. In the case of unsymmetrical alkenes, second case 2, unsymmetrical alkenes. What are unsymmetrical alkenes? Either side of the multiple bond different type of alkyl groups or hydrogen atoms, means non-identical groups present on either side of the multiple bond carbon atoms are called unsymmetrical alkenes. When unsymmetrical alkenes react with the hydrogen halide to form alkyl halide and followed by the Markovnikov and anti-Markovnikov rule. First one, Markovnikov rule. Markovnikov rule. According to the Markovnikov rule, the addition of hydrogen halide takes place across the multiple bond. The negative part of the attacking reagent attacking on multiple bond carbon with a less number of hydrogen atoms, and the hydrogen atom is attacking on multiple bond carbon with a more number of hydrogen atom. The product is called Markovnikov product. Markovnikov rule followed by the alkenes and alkynes. Both will follow the Markovnikov rule. All hydrogen halides means hydrogen iodide, hydrogen bromide, hydrogen chloride, hydrogen fluoride, all are follow the Markovnikov rule and all are gives Markovnikov product. Here the bond dissociation enthalpy of hydrogen fluoride is maximum, therefore it is very less reactive towards the alkenes, and the mechanism is electrophilic addition reaction takes place across the multiple bond. When these alkenes are reacting with the hydrogen halide, carbocation intermediate will form. Carbocation intermediate will form, and the stability of carbocation decide the major product. Stability of carbocation is decide the major product. Let's take an example for this. Markovnikov rule. Propene react with hydrogen bromide. According to the Markovnikov rule, the negative part of the attacking reagent and this is the positive part of the attacking reagent. Negative part of the attacking reagent attacking on multiple carbon with multiple bond carbon with less number of hydrogen atom, and the positive part of the attacking reagent attacking on multiple bond carbon with more number of hydrogen atoms. That is the product isopropyl bromide is the major product, and Br may be attacking on CH2 carbon. N-propyl bromide will form. N-propyl bromide is a minor product. both the product will form this minor, this is a major product. Marconi-Karp addition of hydrogen halide to alkanes followed by the electrophilic addition reaction. Initially the hydrogen halides cleavage take place, heterolysis cleavage take place to form proton plus halide ion. Okay, this proton is acting as a electrophile, electron deficient, and is attacking on the electron rich side. Loosely bonded pi electrons are available in the alkene and it is attacking on the multiple bond carbon with more number of hydrogen atoms according to the Marconi-Karp rule. Now propene, I will take an example. Initially proton is electrophile attacking on the multiple bond carbon with more number of hydrogen atoms. When it is attacking on the CH2 carbon, this pi bond loosely bonded pi electrons are shifted towards CH2 carbon to form secondary carbocation. Now this secondary carbocation is reacting with Br minus bromide ion to form isopropyl bromide. This is the major product. Here one more also will form, that is a primary carbocation when H is attacking on the CH2 carbon, CH carbon, CH2 single bond, CH2 plus primary carbocation forms primary carbocation react with Br minus to form N-propyl bromide. N-propyl bromide will form. This is the minor product. This alkene react with hydrogen halide. Initially proton attacking on the multiple bond carbon with more number of hydrogen atoms according to the Marconi-Karp rule. You will get secondary carbocation as a intermediate. Secondary carbocation will form, and the secondary carbocation increase the stability of carbocation by the shifting of hydride ion from 1, 2 positions. 1, 2 shift of hydride from 1, 2 positions to form tertiary carbocation. This hydrogen atom hydride shifted towards secondary carbocation. This is secondary 2-degree carbocation when hydride shifting takes place to form tertiary carbocation. Now tertiary carbocation is more stable than secondary carbocation. From the Br minus negative part of adenoid is attacking on the tertiary carbocation to form tertiary pentyl chloride. This is the major product. Okay. In the shifting of hydride, the stability of carbocation increases. If it is possible, methyl or hydride shifting takes place to increase the stability of carbocation. In each sector, the stability of carbocation should be increased. Otherwise, the shifting is not possible in the reaction. Let's take one more example here. This alkene react with hydrogen bromide. Initially, proton react with alkene to form secondary carbocation. The secondary carbocation increases the stability of carbocation by the shifting of methyl group from 1, 2 position. 1 comma 2 shift of methyl, then tertiary carbocation form. Now this tertiary carbocation react with Br minus, negative part of the attack reagent attacking on the stable carbocation to form major product. This is the major product according to the Markovnikov rule. Including alkanes also follow the Markovnikov rule. Let's take an example, propyne is react with the hydrogen iodide or hydroiodic acid. According to the Markovnikov, the negative part of the attacking reagent attacking on the multiple bond carbon with a less number of hydrogen atoms. Here 0 hydrogen atoms are there, here 1 hydrogen atom is there. According to the Markovnikov rule, the negative part of the attacking reagent attacking on multiple bond carbon with a less number of hydrogen atoms to form major product. Initially, this again reacts with the hydroiodic acid. Negative part of the attack reagent is positive part of the attack reagent. According to the Markovnikov, the negative part of the attack reagent attacking on the multiple bond carbon with a less number of hydrogen atom to form major product. Means 2, 2 diiodopropane will form. Diiodopropane is a major product according to the Markovnikov addition across the triple bond carbon. Let's one more example. Let's react with HBr, hydrogen bromide. The negative part of the attack reagent is Br minus, positive part is H plus. Now this negative part of the attack reagent attacking on the multiple bond carbon with a less number of hydrogen atoms. And only 1 hydrogen atom is there. At a terminal carbon 2 hydrogen atoms are there. According to the Markovnikov, the negative part of the attack reagent attacking on the multiple bond carbon with a less number of hydrogen atoms. So Br minus gets attached on benzylic position and hydrogen attacking on the terminal carbon. This is the major product according to the Markovnikov rule. Okay, this is about the Markovnikov rule, addition of hydrogen halide across the multiple bond carbon. So we have completed this Markovnikov rule. We will discuss anti-Markovnikov rule in next video.